We have so many beautiful little spring flowers that come up this time of year.
To the untrained eye, a walk along the James River in April may seem idyllic, with nature in full bloom. But for the likes of Catherine McGuigan, things are not as they seem.
This ugly bush prevents those things from coming up. And that makes me really upset.
As McGuigan says, mixed in with the 500 native plants of the park are 50 invasive ones.
And unfortunately, we're seeing a lot more of those invasives than we are the native ones. All this light green through here is not the tree. That is actually just the vine. That's the winter creepers.
McGuigan leads the Friends of James River Park's invasive species management program and works to remove them since nothing else will.
They will take over. They don't have any natural competitors here. So there's not things that want to eat them or keep them in check. And then they just take over. It's crazy.
And it's why McGuigan says legislation passed this General Assembly session and signed into law by Governor Glenn Youngkin aimed at the sale of invasive plants is a step in the right direction.
This new bill with its details, it's very educational. I think we're giving the power back to consumers.
As passed, the legislation lists 39 invasive plants like the winter creeper or English ivy and will require stores selling them to have signage letting customers know it's an invasive species and encourage them to ask about alternatives. State Senator Saddam Salim carried the bill and says he saw firsthand in his neighborhood cleanups how rampant the takeover can be.
We think, hey, these plants look great. That means they must be good for our area. You plant it, and a year later, what ends up happening is that you now got some plants that have gone to your neighbors, that have gone to the whole neighborhood.
McGuigan says she understands why people pick invasive species from an appearance or erosion control standpoint, but says there are just as many, if not better, native options, and letting people know that is key.
I think educating people on these things is the best you can do.
And Salim adds that more plants can be added to this list of 39 if deemed necessary. Also, while most new laws take effect on July 1 in Virginia, this one has delayed start date of January 1st, 2027 to give the state time to come up with those signs and what should be put on them. At the state capitol, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.